Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. It is Saturday morning, about 7:30. I have been up every 2 hours, nursing my smoker. Got three of the eight port shoulders are already done. They're resting right now. They are wrapped up with foil, letting those juices just marinate inside them before they get pulled and get my homemade barbecue sauce put on them. It's going to start raining, maybe a wintry mix here, about 9 o'clock or so, in which case it's going to turn all to rain, and it's going to be out this evening. And tomorrow's forecast currently has it being a high temperature of 48 degrees, which in January, here's the thing about DC weather. If you don't like the weather, just wait 24 hours because it's going to change. It's chilly this morning. As you can see, my breath. We will get the rain, mostly sleet and snow to the west, and it'll be out of here. Hopefully, people like Bella who are having to come from Pennsylvania and things, hopefully you won't get a bad snowstorm so you can be there to see our Dallas Cowboys. So I started thinking this morning that this game means so much for so many reasons. If the Cowboys, of course, win this game, and you're listening to the pundits who we all realize that they know beating the Dallas Cowboys is money in the bank for them because it gives them something to talk about. So, of course, they're talking about Cowboys on upset alert and everything else. The Cowboys, they could lose this one. They're talking about their road. You know, they won a game on the road since November. Well, they've only played, it's November 19th, they only played two more games on the road, okay? And they did lose to Miami, which, you know, as much as they say that the Detroit Lions win was a barely win, you can look at the Miami Dolphins game and say that was barely a loss. I still go back to CeeDee Lamb being held from behind in the end zone. It should have been pass interference, ball on the one. But there's no outcry for the Dallas Cowboys, of course, because it's the Dallas Cowboys. You know, they get cheated, nobody cares. Anybody else gets cheated by the Cowboys, it's the worst thing in the world. So it's how you look at things, and that's where I say the Cowboys could have won that game in Miami. Now, Buffalo, we got our ass kicked. But we're facing a Buffalo team that was in desperation mode, and I think that the Dallas Cowboys had gotten a little bit too much of believing the hype of their own team. I honestly believe that they felt like we them boys, all we got to do is show up because Buffalo is just going downhill and we got this. Well, that's where you realize that football, it don't work like that. You got to play every week and be ready to rock and roll. But here's the thing that's kind of crazy, okay? Because Mike McCarthy, from the time he was hired by the Dallas Cowboys, and you guys are probably listening in. I'm doing my morning video, so I'm doubling up. That's right. We're live right now. We've got people that have been watching all night. Eagle fans have been trolling through the middle of the night. Somehow they disappeared now that the sun's coming up, just like cockroaches do. But Mike McCarthy, from the time he was hired as head coach, you know, nobody wanted him. Everybody was talking about Josh McDaniels. Oh man, the Cowboys should hire Josh McDaniels or Urban Meyer. Yeah, we should be going to get Urban Meyer. And Jerry hired Mike McCarthy, who, you know, people thought was going to be just his patsy and so on. Mike McCarthy bid his time with Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore came with it. So he couldn't just say, I'm going to call plays and we're going to kick Kellen Moore to the side because Kellen Moore was Jerry Jones's, you know, Jason Garrett number 2. So he had to let Kellen Moore succeed or fail before he could take control over it. You remember how people were saying that Mike McCarthy, play calling, he's too old, you know, he's got the clock management issues, which he still does. But the Cowboys offense is going to suffer because Kellen Moore is gone. Well, Cowboys offense is flourishing. Dak Prescott has the most touchdowns of anyone, I believe. Or wait a minute, I think, or no, excuse me. I think, no, actually, Josh Allen may have more because of the rushing yards. But Dak Prescott, surprisingly, has more touchdowns combined than Lamar Jackson does. Lamar Jackson is thought to be the MVP. People laugh when you say Dak Prescott, even though Dak Prescott leads the NFL in touchdown passes. He's in top 5 in every statistical category for a quarterback's matrix, except for interceptions. He's one of the lowest in there, having the 3rd highest touchdown to interception ratio in the history of football, with only Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, and Aaron Rodgers ahead of him. That's tall order. But here's the thing that's also kind of crazy. If the Cowboys get this win the NFC East, could possibly host 2 home games, maybe more if San Francisco loses, is a game changer for where they were just a couple of weeks ago. Make no mistake about it. The Eagles gifted us this. The Eagles have too much talent to be doing what they're doing. I don't know what's going on in Philadelphia, but Philadelphia, they ass right now. And I don't know that they beat the Giants. It would not surprise me if the Giants win. Be that as it may, here's the thing that's crazy. Mike McCarthy is 41-25 right now as the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. 41-25. That's 60.1 win percentage, which is identical to Tom Landry's, which is better than Jimmy Johnson's. As much as we don't like Mike McCarthy and everything else, you end up having 3 back-to-back 12-win seasons. It's pretty amazing. I'm old enough to remember Jason Garrett's 8-8, 8-8, 8-8, which was better than the 5-11, 5-11, 5-11. And maybe we should start appreciating Mike McCarthy a little bit more. Now, if we lose tomorrow, everybody gonna kill everybody on the Cowboys organization. We know that. That's how it works. But I am looking forward to being there tomorrow with lots and lots of Cowboy fans. I believe we're going to take that mother humper over. Look forward to breaking bread with people and having a great time, and hopefully seeing my Dallas Cowboys win the NFC East. Whew. It's cold out here. And I got a few more hours of smoking to do. I'm going to go in here and warm up and come back out in a couple hours. All right, good people. Peace out.